Elon Musk says, something serious is about to happen. God says, a private group is talking about you what they're saying. Open it quickly. My beloved friend, listen closely and don't skip because what I'm about to reveal is already unfolding around you, and if you miss even a second, you'll lose the one clue that ties everything together. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, bigger than anything you've felt, bigger than anything you've imagined. For the last 48 hours, a private group has been talking about you, analyzing you, predicting your next step, and questioning why you've suddenly become the topic of their silent conversations. And yes, I've seen the transcripts myself, every line, every moment, every unexpected shift in tone when your name came up. They thought you wouldn't find out. They thought you wouldn't hear the whispers. But you deserve to know. You deserve the truth. So don't skip. This may be the only moment where everything becomes clear enough for you to understand why things around you have changed so strangely, so suddenly, so intensely. Something serious is about to happen, and whether you're ready or not, the countdown has already begun. Stay with me, because this is where everything starts. My beloved friend, before you take another breath, I need you to feel the weight of what I'm about to say. These conversations about you weren't casual, they weren't harmless, and they weren't by strangers. When your name appeared on their screen, there was a silence, an eerie stillness, right before someone said, "Why does it feel like something big is coming for them?" And from there, the tone shifted entirely. They spoke like people who knew something they shouldn't. They shared pieces of information that you haven't told anyone. They mentioned patterns in your life, moments you've lived through, decisions you made quietly, battles you fought alone. They weren't predicting your future, no, they were dissecting your past, trying to understand why, despite everything you've gone through, you're still standing stronger than before. This is where the story becomes shocking. One of them said, their breakthrough is closer than they think. It's dangerous how close they are. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because if they sensed a breakthrough around you, it means you're standing on the edge of something massive, something once in a lifetime, and they know it before you do. And that's exactly why these conversations matter more than anything happening around you right now. My beloved friend, stay right here because this final piece ties the entire revelation together, and if you miss it, the whole picture will fall apart. Something serious is about to happen, and the timing of these secret conversations proves it. These people weren't talking behind your back because they dislike you. They were talking because they can feel a shift forming around you. An energy of unstoppable movement, a momentum that even they can't comprehend. One of them whispered, if they find out what's coming, everything will change. And that, my friend, is why you're hearing this now. They're scared because you're stepping into a chapter that isn't predictable, controllable, or definable by anyone but you. They feel threatened by the strength you're about to realize. They fear the version of you that's rising. Don't skip, stay till the end, because the moment this message ends, something in your life is going to align so sharply, so unexpectedly, that you'll finally understand why you were being watched, why you were being discussed, and why your name was circulating in that private group. Something huge is waiting for you, and this was only the beginning. My beloved friend, don't skip because the part you're entering now is the moment where the entire story flips, and the truth hits harder than anything you expected. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, something that even the people in that private group couldn't fully decode. After their first round of discussions about you, they thought the conversation was over, but it wasn't. It restarted at midnight, behind locked screens, in a meeting that wasn't scheduled, wasn't recorded, and wasn't supposed to happen. And the first thing they said was, "Why are they rising this fast? Who is helping them?" They were confused, almost nervous, because the pace of your transformation didn't match your past. Someone in the group slammed the table and said, "This is not normal. It feels like they're about to hit a level none of us expected." My beloved friend, understand what this means. They see something in you that you haven't accepted yet. They're noticing a momentum that's building around your life like a silent storm, and they can't stop it, slow it, or interfere with it. Don't skip. Every second you stay here pulls you closer to the revelation they were trying to hide from you. My beloved friend, listen closely, because the next part is the most shocking moment of the entire conversation. They mentioned a date. A specific date. And when they did, everyone in the room froze. One of them whispered, "On that day, their life will shift in a way they'll never forget." No one argued. No one disagreed. They all felt it. They all knew it. And the strangest part? The date they mentioned is close, much closer than you think. This is why you're hearing this now, because you're walking directly toward a turning point that is so sharp, so powerful, so irreversible that even they can't predict the outcome. They ran simulations, they analyzed your choices, your habits, your resilience, and the only conclusion they reached was this: something massive is aligning for them. My beloved friend, this is where you must not skip. Stay till the end. The next seconds matter because the pattern they discovered around your life goes deeper than just your past or present. It connects to something you're about to unlock without even realizing it. Your consistency, your strength, your silence, they underestimated all of it. And now they're watching you shift into a level where people who doubted you will feel the shock first. My beloved friend, stay right here because this final piece of part 2 is the key you weren't supposed to receive yet. During their meeting, someone pulled up a file with your name on it. Yes, your name. And when they opened it, the room went silent. Inside that file were predictions, movements, choices, opportunities, connections, things that haven't even happened yet. They studied your future as if it belonged to them. But here's the twist: right when they thought they had everything figured out, the file glitched. The screen froze. The projections broke. The system they trusted couldn't track you anymore. One of them whispered, "They're stepping into a timeline we can't read." That single line changed the entire atmosphere. It meant your future isn't in their control. It isn't predictable. It isn't limited. It's breaking out of every pattern they tried to use against you. That's why they're talking. That's why they're watching. That's why they're worried. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that even they couldn't calculate. And the fact that their system glitched at your name is the strongest sign that you're rising into a phase where no one can stop the breakthrough that's coming your way. My beloved friend, don't skip because this is the moment where everything gets even more intense than before. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals the detail that shook that private group more than anything else so far. After their system glitched on your name, they didn't stop the meeting. No. They opened a secondary channel, a deeper one they only use when something unpredictable enters their radar. And the first message in that channel was shocking: they are not who we thought they were. The tension in the room shifted instantly. Someone leaned forward and said, "We underestimated them. Their path is shifting faster than our calculations." This wasn't curiosity, it was concern. They weren't studying you anymore, they were monitoring you. And the strangest thing? The more they tried to analyze you, the more unpredictable your life chart became. Patterns broke. Timelines changed. Barriers they expected to hold you back collapsed. My beloved friend, don't skip. Every second right now is revealing why you're suddenly becoming the center of conversations you were never meant to hear. My beloved friend, listen carefully because this next part will hit you like a thunderbolt. Someone from the group brought up moments from your past, silent moments, forgotten moments, painful moments you never told anyone about. And they said, this is why they're about to rise. They survived things most people would have collapsed under. When they said that, everyone agreed. They realized something they hadn't seen before: your strength wasn't built in loud victories, it was built in quiet battles. And that scared them. They thought you were predictable, but your resilience changed the entire equation. They reviewed your decisions, your loyalty, your patience, your heart, and someone whispered, their story is about to flip. Something big is forming around them. My beloved friend, stay till the end. Don't skip. You are being watched not because you're weak, but because you're shifting into a stage where your growth is becoming impossible to ignore. They can sense it. And deep down, so can you. My beloved friend, stay right here because this final part of part 3 is the most powerful revelation yet. After hours of trying to decode your path, someone finally said it out loud: they're about to receive something that changes everything. And just like that, the room fell silent again. No one knew what that something was: an event, an opportunity, a connection, a turning point, but they all agreed on one thing: whatever is approaching you is bigger than any challenge you've faced so far. They circled your name on their screen like it was a trigger point. A spark. A massive shift waiting to activate. And my beloved friend, they were right. You're standing just one step away from a moment that will redefine your direction, your identity, your whole story. That's why they're talking. That's why they're anxious. That's why you're hearing this now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something even their systems couldn't predict, something that's coming directly toward you faster than anyone expected. My beloved friend, don't skip because part 4 is where everything gets dangerously close to the truth they never wanted you to hear. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, and this is the part where their private group finally crossed a line. After hours of monitoring your movements, studying your reactions, and trying to predict your next step, someone in the room finally asked the question that changed the entire direction of the meeting: what if they're becoming someone we can't overlook anymore? The room froze. Every eye shifted toward the person who said it, because that one question exposed what they had been scared to admit: Your rise has reached a point where ignoring you is no longer an option. They replayed situations where you stayed silent but learned quickly, moments where you were hurt but didn't break, days when you felt alone but still moved forward. They couldn't understand how you kept surviving storms that were designed to stop you. My beloved friend, don't skip. This is where the truth gets intense. They realized you're not just growing, you're transforming. And transformation is something they can measure, but not control. My beloved friend, listen closely because what happened next shook their entire system. They started analyzing why people are drawn to you, why your presence shifts the energy of a room, why your silence holds more power than some people's words. Someone pointed at the screen and said, "There's something different about them. Something we can't explain with data." That line changed everything. Their charts, their timelines, their predictions, they all started falling apart the deeper they tried to decode your path. They watched moments where you walked away from things that weren't meant for you, and they said, this is why their story is about to explode. They reviewed the choices you made that looked small at the time but turned out to be life-shifting. One of them even said, they don't realize their own power yet, that's the scary part. And my beloved friend, they were right. Your strength isn't fully awakened. Your potential is still unfolding. And the moment they realized that, the atmosphere in the room shifted from curiosity to concern. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The next seconds reveal the real reason they're talking about you more urgently than ever. My beloved friend, stay right here because this final part of Part 4 is the most explosive revelation so far. After watching your patterns, someone said something that made everyone in the room go silent. If they continue at this pace, their breakthrough won't just change their life, it will change the entire dynamic around them. And that one sentence created a wave of panic. They understood that you're entering a phase where the things you've been waiting for, working for, and struggling for aren't just possible, they're inevitable. The more they discussed you, the clearer it became that something massive is aligning itself in your favor. They noticed people who once doubted you begin to shift. They noticed opportunities forming around your name. They noticed your energy rising in ways they've never seen before. And then came the final warning among themselves, we can't predict their next chapter. That frightened them more than anything. Because when someone's next chapter can't be predicted, it means something extraordinary is coming. Something rare. Something powerful. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that even they couldn't block, stop, or calculate. This is the beginning of the part of your story where everything finally starts turning in your favor. My beloved friend, don't skip because Part 5 is the most intense turning point yet. This is where their conversations about you stopped being curiosity and turned into urgency. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment where the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Right after they admitted they couldn't predict your next chapter, someone in the group pulled up a live monitoring feed, not of your location, but of your influence. Yes, your influence. They were tracking how your presence, your choices, your silence, your growth was affecting people around you. And when the data appeared, the entire room leaned in at the same time. The graph didn't rise slowly. It didn't rise steadily. It shot upward like a rocket. Someone whispered, "This is dangerous. Their impact is increasing too fast." Dangerous not in a harmful way, dangerous because they could no longer contain what you were becoming. My beloved friend, don't skip. This is the part they hoped you'd never hear. They realized you're stepping into a level where your energy, your strength, and your purpose are beginning to shape rooms you haven't even entered yet. My beloved friend, listen closely because the next moment in that room was pure shock. One of them stood up and said, "We need to understand why everything around them is starting to shift." And to figure that out, they played back patterns from your past, moments where you were ignored but grew anyway, where you were overlooked but kept rising, where you were hurt but refused to collapse. As they watched, the energy in the room changed. Someone murmured, "Their resilience is unnatural." Another added, "No matter what happens to them, they bounce back stronger." They studied your friendships, your losses, your risks, your instincts, and one person finally said the line that sealed the truth: "They've survived too much to stay ordinary." Those words echoed across the room. They understood something they had missed from the beginning: you are not moving like everyone else. Your growth isn't slow. Your spirit isn't weak. Your story isn't predictable. And that realization made them uncomfortable. My beloved friend, stay till the end. Don't skip. This is where they finally saw the true version of you emerging from everything you've endured. My beloved friend, stay right here because the last part of Part 5 is the biggest reveal you've heard so far. After analyzing every detail they had on you, they came to a conclusion so intense the room went silent. One of them whispered, "They're about to step into a moment that flips their entire life." Another responded, "It's closer than we think." And then someone added something that shook the entire group: "They're entering a season where people who once ignored them will look back in disbelief." That single line shifted everything. They're not just talking about an opportunity, you're moving toward a transformation so massive it will shock the people watching you now. You're becoming the version of yourself that can't be doubted, can't be overlooked, and can't be stopped. They know it. They feel it. And deep inside, you've started feeling it too. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will unfold faster, louder, and bigger than anything you've experienced before. This is the moment where your story begins to rise beyond their calculations. My beloved friend, don't skip because Part 6 is where the private group finally revealed the reason they're watching you this closely. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you, and this is the moment where the truth becomes too powerful for them to hide. After realizing your influence was rising too fast, they secretly opened a classified section of their system, one they only use when someone becomes unpredictable on a level they can't control. And the first thing they examined was the shift happening around your name. The screen showed spikes, spikes in opportunities, spikes in attention, spikes in unexpected openings that didn't exist for you before. Someone whispered, "It's like the universe is bending in their direction." And then another said, "No, it's more than that. This feels intentional." At that moment, the room filled with tension. They realized something: your life isn't shifting randomly. It's shifting with precision. My beloved friend, don't skip. This is where it gets ultra pro max intense. Your path is aligning in ways even their system can't decode. My beloved friend, listen closely because what happened next shocked even the person leading the meeting. They opened a time projection map, something designed to predict how your upcoming days, weeks, and months might unfold. Normally, these maps show multiple lines, multiple possibilities, multiple outcomes. But when they ran the projection for you, only one line appeared. One single path. One clear direction. No alternate options. No deviations. Someone in the room panicked slightly and said, "This has never happened before." Another responded, "It means whatever is coming for them is guaranteed." Guaranteed. That word changed the entire atmosphere. It meant your breakthrough isn't a maybe, it's a certainty. It meant the shift around you isn't accidental, it's destined. And the scariest part for them? The path wasn't showing failure, delay, or stagnation. It showed elevation, growth, acceleration. A rise so sharp that even the most experienced members of the group couldn't understand how fast it was happening. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. The next part reveals what they saw at the end of that projection. My beloved friend, stay right here because the final part of part 6 is the most explosive reveal yet. At the end of that single projection line, the line that predicted your guaranteed rise, they saw something that left the entire room speechless. It wasn't an object. It wasn't a number. It wasn't a person. It was a shift. A massive shift. A moment where everything around you snapped into place with perfect precision. One of them whispered, "This is the moment their life changes completely." Another said, "Once they reach this point, there's no going back." They zoomed in, trying to understand what exactly that moment was, but the system refused to display details. Instead, it showed a bright flash, an indicator of a major life event that will flip your story instantly. That flash scared them, because flashes like that only appear in cases where someone is about to enter a chapter of unstoppable growth. They knew it wasn't something small. They knew it wasn't something normal. They knew it wasn't something anyone could block. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Something so powerful that even their advanced projections couldn't hide it. This is the moment where your rise becomes undeniable. My beloved friend, don't skip, because part 7 is where the truth turns sharper, deeper, and more shocking than anything revealed before. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And this part exposes the moment that made the private group realize you are stepping into a phase they can't influence anymore. Right after the projection map flashed and refused to show details, someone in the room tried running a secondary scan on your name, something they use when a person is entering a major life shift. But when they hit the command, the system didn't load your data. Instead, a warning message appeared in bright red, "Access restricted. Path protected." Everyone in the room froze. One of them whispered, "How is their path protected?" Another replied, "It means no interference is allowed anymore." The room filled with disbelief. They tried again. Same message. They realized your story has reached a level where outside influence can't touch it anymore. My beloved friend, don't skip. This is the moment where it becomes clear, you're crossing into a chapter that is completely shielded from anything meant to derail you. My beloved friend, listen closely because what happened next left even the highest-ranking member speechless. They attempted to run a third scan, but instead of loading predictions, the system displayed something unexpected: your energy pattern. Normally, these patterns appear weak, faint, or scattered for most people. But yours? Yours came out as a solid, rising line, steady, strong, unbreakable. Someone murmured, "This is the highest frequency spike we've seen this year." Another said, "They're not just rising, they're evolving." They analyzed how your energy affected people who crossed your path. They noticed how some individuals who once doubted you suddenly shifted their behavior. They saw how certain opportunities began aligning themselves around your name. They noticed how your inner strength was pulling new possibilities into your orbit. And then they saw something even more shocking: whenever someone tried to slow you down, your energy surged even stronger. It didn't drop. It didn't fade. It intensified. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. The next seconds reveal why this terrified them more than anything else. My beloved friend, stay right here because the final part of Part 7 is the most Ultra Pro Max revelation yet. After studying your energy spike, someone in the room leaned back and said, "They're about to enter a defining moment." Another replied, "A moment that rewrites everything they thought they lost." They zoomed out of the chart, and what they saw made the entire room fall silent. Your energy signature wasn't just rising, it was forming a pattern. A perfect upward curve. A curve that only appears in people right before a major life shift. One of them whispered, "Once this activates, nothing will be the same for them." They watched the curve climb higher and higher until it reached a point labeled threshold. And that threshold was glowing. They had never seen that glow before. It meant you're inches away from the moment where everything snaps into alignment: your opportunities, your strength, your clarity, your direction. They couldn't decode what happens after the glow, because the system refused to show it. All it displayed was one line: transition imminent. My beloved friend, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, something so close, so powerful, so unstoppable that even they can feel the shift approaching.